can't even brag and say how beautiful it is. We're having a freaking tornado watch, so.
Yeah, well, we're getting torrential downpours.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going
Same.
you ain't going snowmobiling today.
Nope.
So, do you want to be chairman of the board, since you're not here?
Nope.
That's how it works.
No, pretty sure.
Yeah, that's how it works, Tracy. Just letting you know.
Yeah,
No.
no. Until Buddy's not on the committee, then Buddy just gets the automatic.
No, thanks.
So,
911.
No, it's a summary AI thing that I tried once. I want to try it again. Should summarize the meeting. I hope. Maybe.
Alright, can I make a motion?
I'll call the meeting to order. We'll open up the meeting at 6 o'clock. First thing I need is a nomination for a chair for the budget committee.
Nominate Buddy.
I nominate Buddy.
I second that nomination.
All in favor? Buddy Belcher.
Can I make a motion to say the Pledge of Allegiance before every meeting?
Yeah, sure.
Make a motion to say the Pledge of Allegiance before every meeting.
Tracy, you have your eyes closed by? Hold on, get her. Go ahead.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty.
Okay, we got a new member here. Yeah.
Josh Brady.
Hi, Bradosh, how are you? Bud Belcher.
Adrian Smith.
Adrian.
Brian Carlisle.
Ryan. Adrian. And Buddy.
And then Tracy's online.
Hi, Tracy.
Tracy.
Did she see us?
She can see you, yes. I'll turn it around so you guys can see
Hi,
her.
Tracy.
She can see you from that camera there.
I don't see any tornadoes. I don't know what you're talking about.
All I see is sunshine.
Yeah.
No sunshine, unfortunately. Chris had to fly home in a crash.
No, boy. Your shop looks good. Your new shop looks
Thanks.
good. All right. Everybody get to go through the books, see what they wanted to see. Any questions?
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, since you're on a time delay, we'll put your questions to you first.
I don't know that I had any question. I going through like some, because I always forget that year to date not necessarily went down. Give me a second. I'm through. Electric. It was like exorbitant last year, and it says that it was reduced because we changed classes with Versant.
Mm-hmm.
Does that apply to the other electric bill as well?
No, just this building.
They won't include the other one?
No, because this was, originally when we took this building on, we had to do like a load study, and when we submitted that, they considered us a medium commercial business, so we were in the M1 class, or the M2 class, and after 12 months, they look at it to see if you go over the 25 kilowatts, I believe it was, and if you don't, and you stay within the range, they'll drop you down. But we're in a B1, the fire department is in a B2, so they're already in the B class with us, if that's what you're talking about. The other ones, I'm not sure what they're in.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
The 25, 26 figures that you gave, there was a partial for the fiscal year. Was the cutoff like the end of February? Do you remember when?
I mean, this was printed?
Yeah.
I printed it in January. You want a fresh one?
No, I just would like to know, because I want to kind of estimate what the year is gonna be. So if I know it was, those figures were up until January, so there would have been like
No.
5 months of,
Nope, March 9th on ours. So I printed this on March 9th.
so the figures are effective.
Yes,
on the
effective
printed-
as of, yep, I made sure you guys had a current one when I put that together.
Okay, so are the school payments still monthly?
Yes,
And what about county payments? I can't remember how those.
one lump sum.
Okay, and that's been
That's
paid
been
for
paid.
25.
Yep.
And roads, our plowing contract, are we all paid up, or do we have more payments?
We have, one more payment, we have an April payment. Which that'll have some extra money in it this year, because when we put the budget together last year, we used the third-year contract number, so that's not gonna increase this year,
When's that contract up?
next year.
Next year.
I just want to see if I can extrapolate what I think this year's gonna be, as far as actual expenses.
When's the trash due?
Trash contract's not due for,
That was 3 years, right?
4 in total.
Right,
It
yeah, the
was just
first.
done, wasn't
Trash
it?
contract isn't up until the end of 27-28, so we got another year after this one. I was smart and put all these in here, because I knew you were gonna ask.
What's my next question? What do we got for?
Building reserve, probably. Fund balance, I went low on these, so save. I'll take one and pass it down. Brian's gonna laugh at my numbers, but I went conservative, just so if we do expend a lot of our budget. The end of last year, we had 1,438,138 left in fund balance. We appropriated 100,000 to taxes. We asked to use 100,000 that we rolled for road work, and then the reevaluation contracts coming out of there. So it'll leave us at 1,081,000 before we roll anything in.
Good fund balance.
Yes. Yep.
Don't get any ideas.
Oh, I've already got plenty.
Well, we have some figures coming in for the salt shed, so.
Mhm.
That's an understatement.
I have a question too. Salt, the salt was over by a couple thousand.
Yep, so we,
15.
we increased that for next year. That's because we've
Okay.
been keeping our salt shed empty in the hopes of we were gonna repair it, so we've had to, and they upped the amount of salt that they put on the roads this year to see if it would help clear them out faster.
Okay.
So that's why that's gonna increase to 35 next year.
Okay, and then, the ambulance service, the 28,000, have we just not, yeah,
It hasn't been paid yet. Nope, that'll come out in June for us to pay.
okay.
So we're buying more salt to refill the salt shed?
Yes, the salt shed's usually what.
Because it's empty?
Yes, usually what happened was that we would buy salt for the season, and we would still have money left over in the spring because we had leftover salt from the year before, and they had been just buying just enough. Well, this year they had to fill it again, and then they also added additional salt because the roads weren't clearing as quick as they wanted to. So next year, we're gonna increase it, so we have more, because I don't know what the salt market's gonna do. Do you?
Plenty of salt there.
Is there now?
It was never,
An issue.
That was a
But
couple
yes.
of badges sitting right on
They,
Sam's Island.
they would like to make the loads hotter for next year, so it clears a lot faster. A little less sand, but they don't wanna completely, Ed wants us to kind of hold back on really increasing that budget for more salt, because the sand is currently included in our plowing contract, that they have to provide us with 2,200 yards of sand. So he said his suggestion is that when we redo our plow contract is to not include the sand, so we can choose how you wanna mix it. You can either buy less sand, more salt, and do it that way.
Hit a mess every year.
Yeah,
Right,
so, but before,
I got it, I was
had-
kinda shocked by,
before
I'm
we
like,
were-
holy smokes, I know salt hasn't gone up that
Yeah.
much.
no,
So it's just a fact that we depleted it.
yeah,
we
and
didn't
we
use
used more earlier on too, this
Yeah.
year than we normally do.
it. Right, well, you never know,
Right.
you know, what you're gonna use, cause
Right.
you could get all ice water.
Yeah, cause they put sand in it, what, end of January, they had to put more sand in, so.
I get it.
I would like to make one adjustment to the road budget, actually. If we wanna skip that far ahead,
What page is it?
Public Works, so it's gonna be Public Works, page 11.
Okay.
So currently for this year, so I followed what Cindy always did, is she took what the reduction in payment was and moved it into the road account. However, after having a conversation with the select board on Monday, we have finally set a plan in place of how we would like to move forward. And how we would like to move forward, that doesn't have enough money in that budget currently.
Of course it doesn't.
So I would like to add $50,000 to that number,
To the summer road?
to
or
the summer unassigned, yeah, to the 177. Because we would like to pave North Road from 69 to just past the Lindsay Road. And it's got a rough estimate of 187,000.
Would you say you wanted to add that?
50.
All right.
For a total of 227, 521,
217,
217.
right? 12,
Yep.
no,
Yeah,
227.
227.
Yeah.
Listen, I've done a lot of math.
Not math and then more.
So the plan for them is to pave North Road this year, that portion of it. Next year, they're looking to do the other portion of the Mudgett Road, and then year 3, they would like to pave all of Chapman Road. Is what the big plan is for the next 3 years.
All right, I guess we'll talk about that when we get to roads.
Okay.
But we'll start off at the beginning. Any other questions on the whole budget?
Yeah, Katie, how did, that insurance and work
Scares the shit
for
out of
you
me.
guys?
Joe, I'm sorry.
Right there.
I jumped ahead.
Sorry,
He's
Tracy.
gonna start calling you Alexa.
Are you talking about our
Oh,
are you talking about our
shoot.
new insurance? Our health insurance?
Yeah.
It's working out well.
Okay,
We haven't had to do anything with it because we have to meet the HSA payout first, and then before the HRA kicks in, so most likely there's a good chunk of that money that'll roll in this year.
okay.
You need elevated music in the background, Casey. We
Right,
forget you're
I'm gonna
here.
start going,
right in front of you. It's so
I'm gonna
funny.
start going, flooded,
Yeah.
flooded.
I already got a wife that does that. All right, starting off with general government administration, 125,000 for the budget. That went down.
That stayed even this year.
Well, 2025 was 159.
Oh, yeah, from 2025, but
Right.
this current budget we're in is at 125.
25.
Yes, and it's gonna remain at 125, because originally we had left wiggle room, so if we hired some type of part-time person, that it
Okay.
was in there. So the raises, COLA's 2.8%, so that'll be enough to cover the raises, and it'll leave a little wiggle room for overtime.
And that's raises for you two girls,
Yes.
2.8.
2.8 is
Yep.
COLA this year.
That enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you Everybody good with that? Aye,
Aye.
yeah. Insurance, you ain't changing.
Nope.
Supplies. Postage. Anybody got any questions? I'm not gonna,
The only other thing I do need to change, I just got an email this weekend, was computer services. I do need to take computer services up to 17, because I did go to get a quote for what it's gonna be for next year.
you're gonna increase that to,
I had originally put 15 in there, because I assumed it would be 10%, but they have some other increases that they have going up.
so it's going to 17?
17, yep.
What line is that?
3015
Yep.
on professional services. Page 1.
What's it going to?
2015?
What's it going to again?
30-15.
Just to go back to utilities, that's electricity, the raise,
Yes.
one that's signed and the
Yeah.
street light.
Mhm.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, the streetlights for some reason this year got really expensive. We're just shy of $100 on those bills.
So that's security, right?
You know what blows my mind? That street light is on the
Or
state road.
$60, yeah. Yeah, but we signed a contract. Whoever put those in, when they put them in, we have a contract that we signed that we would pay the light bill on them.
Yeah, that was back when it was $5 a year. Now it's $660 a year.
Yeah.
The question is, how long does the contract last?
Can we get out of that contract?
Exactly.
I don't know. Call them.
That's a good question to ask.
Dollar saved today,
Right, well, like, you're talking 10 years, that's 6,000.
and we've been paying for it since,
Since they were put in.
I was just looking, 2001, yeah, probably since then.
So the street light at the end of the road.
The four corners, the
No, the
blinking.
blinking
The
lights.
blinking light.
Oh.
Yeah, we paid for those. And they can add. and
That's the exact thing I said 2001 when I was told that. Why are we paying that light?
Well, you shouldn't be paying that
It
light.
makes absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we signed the contract.
They signed a contract back then.
I got a
Remember when
chainsaw.
Gene Sparrow handed it.
Yeah.
But
I
anyways,
can fell that wherever we need it to go. I shouldn't say that, because it'd be laying on the ground.
and
Because
said,
I had
still have
actually,
accidents yet.
well, I had actually
Never
asked
stops.
about the
Still don't
blinking
stop.
stop signs.
Yeah,
Pat Adams used to work for DOT that lives here in town. And he said, well, the only downfall about that is that one side on the Carmel Road north side is shaded. He goes, so more than likely, you would have to underground wire it into the, and I was like, nope, I don't wanna increase my power bill.
Right, I just don't understand that.
Cause then we
That's
end up paying for that too.
I've brought that up to DOT, I can't even tell you how many times in the last 5 years about putting those stop signs flashing.
yeah, solar panel stop signs.
Yeah. I've run out of options on how not to get people killed there, so.
Yeah, well, there isn't any, they even cut it back,
You know, they've done everything, I mean, you can't say they haven't.
years
Made
ago,
the
they used to have guardrails on both sides, they pulled them,
Yep,
so people couldn't see around them.
yep.
I had a sheriff pull out in front of me the other day. It didn't stop and stop sign. It was like, well, I don't know the
He did
sheriff.
a rolling stop.
Undercover black SUV
Yeah,
and did a rolling stop at Neely's corner. I almost slammed it. I laid on the horn. It's nonstop there.
yeah, yeah, I live on the Kennebec Road,
Yeah.
and I drop right down to 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. It almost makes it
You
worse.
two
Oh,
are
yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah.
Huh?
You two are neighbors.
Oh, yeah?
I'm behind Jack Myers. I built a new house back
Okay, I'm in front of Jack and Myers.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we're right there.
Stop in anytime. I got whiskey in the fridge.
The
Yeah.
door's always open.
It's not locked.
I know, you told me, stop in.
So I'm kinda wondering what the timetable on that contract is. If it's perpetuity, you know.
Can't remember.
Gotta be a way to get out of it.
Of course, there's no question to that.
I mean, you're looking at 10 years, $6,600.
Oh, more than that, yeah. Oh, in 10
Well, at
years, yeah.
660, yeah,
Oh, you paid
it'll be
already.
more than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, definitely worth a phone call, I
Any other questions on, general government administration? Tracy, you're good?
I'm good.
Okay. Board of Selectmen, they still getting paid,
Yep,
not being a Trump and giving their paycheck away?
nope.
Oh, I do have one question. Why Bangor payroll?
Yeah, well, part of it was my miscalculation, and we have 5 new firefighters. So our payroll numbers have gone up, which has increased that, and some of it was due to my
Yeah.
miscalculation last year.
Okay.
Do you take care of the federal and state payments, or do they?
They do it. They do it all on our behalf.
Okay, moving on to municipal building. I'm assuming this is for the, cleaning. Wages.
Yes, yep. I had no increases there, just the decrease in the electricity.
Everybody good with that? Elections?
Yep.
Good with that?
Yep.
Accesses and planning? All good with that?
Yep.
2026 budget was 322, 328. You're projecting the budget to be 315, 571? Katie?
With the add-on?
Yep, No, no,
No, without
without-
the add, that's without the add-on,
right.
yes.
And you reprint this for us
Yep.
for next meeting?
Yep.
Should put all the add on it, the totals on the next meeting for you. Well, for May at least. Maintenance repair, still the same. Buildings and building maintenance,
Yes, building maintenance, I didn't make any changes to.
okay. Any questions? My only question is, have you used it all?
We're gonna,
You are,
yeah,
okay.
yep. We put some, we put some new lights over the doors down at the fire station, and we did something else, so that one's over by a little bit. We just had to repair the furnace, because it went out on the weekend, so we just spent $1,600 on the furnace.
And do you want to remind Josh what the buildings, municipal office, and fire department main, this,
So the fire department main obviously covers the fire department, municipal office covers this building.
Yep.
And then we have an extra buildings account that kind of also covers all of them.
Okay.
Everything is for all.
maintains all the buildings?
Maintains
town
all,
hall?
heat,
Okay.
yeah, anything that we need repaired.
The furnace that went, was that in the fire department? Or-
No, ours here in the building went down.
It was only built in 1962.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to get it fixed because we were also burning a lot of oil.
Yeah,
But
no,
to get it fixed is been a nightmare. Because thermostats, that is programmed, so those thermostats don't actually go into the heating system over here. That goes into the controller out back, and when Honeywell left, Brent's like, I don't know all about this. When Honeywell left, they had what's called like a back end or a front end to it that is all programmed in. So at certain times, certain rooms warm up, whether you tell the thermostat or not to, and then at certain times it shuts down. Well, if there's some wonky stuff going on in there.
Yep.
So we originally looked at replacing the thermostats, but the guy that said, yes, we could do it, was just gonna change the thermostats, but they're not hooked to anything. So the next guy that came in said, I need a new front end, if I could find somebody to build me a front end PC portion, we might be able to fix what we have.
IT guy can't do it for us?
No. It has to be like an
Me?
HVAC, yeah,
Yep.
HVAC person. So,
Okay,
All the fun will be in the old
you
building.
can build one, can you?
Yeah.
Page 5, insurance taxes, unemployment taxes, group taxes. Any questions?
Unavoidable.
Yeah. Reserve building fund. How much we got in there?
$72,860.12.
Okay. Anybody got any questions?
12 cents. Nice.
That's interest. Public safety. E911.
No change.
Who's that E911 guy?
Me?
Girl. They, them?
He, she's
They,
good.
okay.
He, she, whatever you are.
Public safety wages. Going up $5,000.
We have 5 new members.
They worth it, Brent?
Oh, yeah,
They're gonna be.
Good.
very much so.
He's got 2 in EMT school right now, and then he's got 2 that are going to fire academy.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
They here to stay? Good.
I hope so.
So, one question, last year, we did 90,000, for the wages, and the actual was 67.9. So is there more than just the 2 people, or is it that with those 2 people that you'll, all of it plus 5 more?
So we added 5 new members in total. This year, they have a lot more.
Oh, 5, I
Yeah,
thought you said
5,
2.
no, we have 5 new members total, but I would say their morale and their attendance is much better this year than it has been in the past. They have a lot more attending trainings, a lot more that are going to calls, so they will more than likely be really close to that 90 by the end of this year.
Very much so.
Okay,
Especially with the 2 going to EMT school and the 2 going to fire academy.
gotcha.
Do we pay for that, Brent, or they pay that for their own?
No, town pays.
Any other questions on the fire department wages? The fire department itself? Animal control? Holy, you guys are easy.
The only thing with animal control is, that our shelter contract, that was the only thing that increased in that category. And that was because Bucksport actually had to increase their cost. They were getting $1 per person per capita and realized they were not breaking anywhere close to even to run their animal shelter. So this year they had to go to $250 per capita. So that brought us to just under $3,988.
Even though last year we were only at like 1853.
Because it was $1 per person. Just over.
Because what?
It was like $1, their contract last year was like $1 per person per capita, and this year they increased it by $1.50. So it's doubling,
Okay,
it doubled their price of what they
Gotcha.
charge.
But out of the 3,000, they've only used how much, Tracy?
This year they've only used 17.
Okay. That's what I thought she was asking.
Yes. Yeah, we just paid that second half.
okay.
Page 8, public safety building, utilities. Nothing changed.
No, I'm gonna leave it this year, see what happens. I'm gonna keep on Versant to see what we can do about getting the fire department's electric bill down. Because it's recently jumped in the last 2 months and we're not sure why.
Everybody has.
Yeah, we're jumped like $200 down there.
Yep.
So,
5 years ago, my electric bill at the house was $162. I got one the other day, $358.
Oh.
Crazy. Anything else on public safety, first responders?
Just changed.
All good with that?
yeah, no, Brent and Neil did a great job. They moved things around in the categories that they thought they would need it in, so.
Yeah, your maintenance went down as well.
Yeah, well, the equipment maintenance, or one of them went down, but they moved
Yeah,
them around
right.
as they
We
moved them
just swapped
into
some.
the different categories.
running around.
Increasing it.
Brent, do you guys still carry the go bags that
Yes,
you do?
yeah.
Now, do you have to update those, or?
Yeah, we have to keep them up, so on anything that expires out, so we're on the medical side.
Yeah.
We just had, was it $2,000 order, just last week before
Keep them
last.
updated?
Yeah. We had a lot of stuff that was running very close to timeline, so we had to do a huge order and get everything up to date.
They've got their ordering under better control too, so we were at one point where everything expires all at once.
Yeah.
They've started
We stagger.
to stagger it, so
Yeah.
we buy one EpiPen this year, we'll have to buy one next year because of the other ones, like we've got it so we're staggering stuff.
Oh, yeah, so you're not by 10.
Right, we're not buying 10
Same
EpiPens, 5 AEDs all at once, things like that.
Good. IT support, page 9. Nothing changed there.
Just a small increase.
Oh, yeah. Playing ambidextrous. Capital fund, 32.5.
This is the only one I did get a total on.
We voted that in last year, right?
Yes.
Town did.
Yep.
Wait. Any questions? Josh probably wants to know what the
What's
hell
it
that.
for?
There you go. Brett?
So the capital reserve fund is a fund that we have there to help us with any unexpected large purchases of equipment or apparatus. If we have something that goes down that we just don't have the expected money for,
Save it
It
for a
gives us-
truck.
it gives us a place to fall back. We just started it, restarted it last year. It was actually a fund that had been previously started and then it went away, unfortunately. And now we're back to trying to get it.
Okay, that does sound familiar, the town meeting.
Yeah.
If I had to take a rough guess to what is in there, the last time we looked, it was a 186 and change.
Is that the same fund that you're putting towards a new fire truck, or is that different?
No, same fund.
Same one.
Same one.
That's the tanker?
We've been trying now for two consecutive years with an AFG grant for the tanker to replace it. Unfortunately, the first time we made it through the last round and didn't get it, and then this one here with the shutdown that occurred right at the exact time that the AFGs were being looked at. When it opened back up, they closed the trucks, part of the portion down to 30 trucks across the whole nation.
Oh,
Maine there wasn't a fire station in Maine that got a truck. So, we don't know what's gonna happen obviously next year, but we'll try it again. I mean, we're staying on it.
refresh my memory, I can't remember how much that was.
For what part?
The truck.
For the one that we were looking
Yeah, the tank,
to look at,
yeah.
we were originally, looking at 1.1. Trying to remember the number
Right
myself,
on
am I right? 1.1?
$9 for a new one.
Was what we were looking to
So, I
do.
mean,
We were gonna change it, cause it's not just a tanker on the next truck, we were looking to do a pumper tanker
yep.
and drop down from 4,000 to 3, but it gives
Yeah, I
us
remember
the
that.
super cab, so they're able to carry 6 people in it,
Mhm.
versus obviously the tanker we have has a 2-person. But like I said, unfortunately right now, the trucks are just about here on their totem pole of importance. So the town and I have been discussing some other options and some other ideas
Okay.
that we're waiting to hear from, for some numbers. The only other possibility is looking at refurbishing the one that we have, but it keeps us still in a 99 truck, you know, we're still looking at an older truck.
Right.
That's the hard part of that.
It's a step, right?
It's a nice grant Dixmont got, huh?
Very,
Yeah.
very happy for them actually. It's,
Oh,
They-
they needed something
they've
forever.
needed something so badly up there for the last, I mean, I'd say the last 20, but the last 10 years for sure.
We're gonna talk about old equipment.
Yeah, yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah, horrible location.
They just purchased the truck, it's unfortunate, but they just purchased the truck that they got for a hell of a deal, and then got it here and realized it wouldn't fit in the station.
Yeah.
So it's sitting, right now it's sitting in Plymouth, I believe still, because Plymouth had an empty bay that it
I
could
was gonna say, they've
sit.
got a nice fire station.
Yeah, it just,
Whoops.
I mean, they've got to get themselves up to times on that, so the grant for them was awesome.
You just gotta hit the gas when you get in the garage and get it big enough.
When you're back in,
Yeah.
stick the ladders out and just
Right.
keep going.
And it's big enough.
No, what station were they gonna try to put that in?
107. I don't even know why they even
Wow.
thought. I couldn't even understand when they went to look at it. I mean, if you're eyeing it, that's one thing, but you would think you would have at least taken a rough measurement and
Definitely.
figured out where you were at for
Right.
the deepest part of your,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
I was supposed to do a bathroom in Unity. People bought a one-piece shower surround,
Oh, boy.
36 by 60 by 84. I took the window out, cut the walls and studs out, took the siding off, got it in the bathroom, got it in place, and then had to rebuild.
Around that. Man.
Never even thought about it. I figured it'd fit through the doors. All right, moving on to Public Works. Summer roads, salt shed, and winter roads. Questions?
And the road loan went down.
This was the
Go
that
ahead.
you said you needed to add the 50,000 to?
Correct,
Okay, it was unassigned?
to the unassigned amount, correct.
Okay.
So your total on that's gonna be 691, 795. $700,000 road budget. No more questions on that? Ambulance services, 28,000. Increased it to 28,775. Apparently they didn't think they were getting enough.
Nope, that was the increase for the third year of the contract.
And
I'm
this is-
scared to see what the next contract
Oh,
comes in at.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
Yeah. What's it gonna be?
Yeah,
I've heard every town complaining about this.
yeah.
In the Benton area, they're having a really rough time. They get like,
Yes, we go.
oh yeah, I think the Benton area, I think they were talking about it going up like 3 times or something, but I'm not positive. Were you guys gonna be doing something, or us Newburgh here, doing something with other communities or not?
No, we were originally talking about regionalization, but it's not coming to fruition and it's not gonna, at this point, we're gonna say no thanks
Yeah.
because it's not adding any value. So we would essentially take our fire budget, because they were gonna do fire and rescue, and they were gonna try to build something. That was gonna be Northern Light running the truck again, just like they do with Carmel, but we would have to provide a driver still. And Carmel, between Carmel and Etna, who we were working with, and Levant was there, but Levant backed out. So Levant's pretty fully staffed, has their stuff going on. Carmel and Etna are really struggling right now, especially with numbers. If you ask Brent, he'll tell you that we go to a lot of their fire calls because they don't have enough people to respond. And Etna, last I think I remember from those conversations, is an 8-person fire department.
With only
So-
3 active.
Right, so if we combine, it's not giving us anything more than what we already have. For possibly a bigger price tag.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, I saw Northern Light drive out the Kennebec Road, turn around, drive right back, within 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, either they were looking for something, or they got called back. But I saw Northern Light, the ambulance go by. I said, oh, ain't that funny? And they came right back.
It's unfortunate, because this $28,000 just
I would expect it to probably
upsets
double.
me, because where we're at right now, the service has got no better guarantee, and obviously the numbers don't work to our favor, and like she said, I'm just afraid of what they're gonna do to us for their next budget, and it'll have the clause in it that they have, basically, if they have a truck available, is how they kind of word it into the
Right.
contract.
Do we
They
have
don't
any
guarantee
numbers
you a
on-
coverage after, so during the whole regionalization meeting, I fought with Northern Light pretty much every meeting to get numbers out of her. Andrea McGraw runs that side of it. At the last meeting that I went to, where I had decided enough was enough, she had actually told me that on many nights after 7, Northern Light has only 2 ambulances available, and most of the time, they're not medic ambulances because the medic guys all take the day shifts. So, you gotta, when you're in my position playing that game, trying to figure out what the next town's going to be in your list of hopes, it gets pretty scary. And to keep paying them, and that's why I'm afraid on this next one, I hope we dig our heels in pretty tight when it comes up, because, I mean, I don't see where their service deserves to have a raise in a contract, but I understand we can't not have one either. So it's just, for us, I think that part of it's gonna be a no-win. You know, it's gonna be what it is.
Is there any numbers on how many calls they made to Newburgh?
I can get them. She did have numbers through the meetings on each town of what they were, basically what the area was that they were covering. Can you remember any of what she had said?
Be interesting to know.
I can certainly
Yeah.
get that. Matter of fact, I'm meeting with her on Thursday
Yep,
at 1:30. I'll ask her to get me
okay.
some reports for this past year.
A lot of it's over the late nights that you're having a hard
Oh,
time getting
absolutely.
them. It's not during the daytime.
No.
Daytime, they're fairly well staffed, but they think they downsize their staff at nighttime. Because technically, that's when the call volume goes down. But if they only have 2 rigs on, and one rig's halfway to
Yeah,
Lincoln,
Right, yeah.
you know,
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
right,
People
it's
say,
on call.
people don't realize, but they're still covering basically all of Penobscot County in one aspect or another with 2 ambulances out of Union Street. It's just
So,
a huge,
our EMTs are there. right?
ours are with our unit and our
Right.
equipment, but that's as far
But
as
if you
we
need
can.
transport,
Absolutely.
you have to rely on them.
I've had, as I said in the meeting, and I told them, the selectmen and the town manager several times, myself, I've had 2 calls that were serious where I ended up calling 5 towns to finally get me an ambulance.
wow, okay.
And that was out of Levant.
I see you down on the North Road.
Yep.
What's that gentleman's name?
The one that we was just at,
Yeah,
that's, Bill Shakespeare's old place, yeah.
that's what I thought. I see the dumpster out there.
Yep. Yeah.
Do we know any other towns that have gotten a new budget for the ambulance like recently, a new contract?
No, we all basically signed
I
them
was
at the
gonna
same
say,
time.
I think they all came in pretty much
Pretty
right.
much the same.
I don't know if this is comparable, but like in Appleton, the guy gave me this because I told him I was going to be doing this, but they're paying $133,000 a year, and it looks like that went up in 2024 by 37%. So it looked like that contract was renegotiated then because it's only gone up like 5%
I'm wondering,
years afterwards.
I'm wondering if they have some type of deal like Carmel does. Carmel pays a lot more than we do, I
Okay.
believe, because they have a Northern Light provider Monday through Thursday in the hours of 7 to 7.
Yes.
So, and that's why during the daytime, we don't have as big of issue is because 429's over in Carmel with a Northern Light, usually paramedic, but not often.
Yeah,
Typically, it's an
Advanced.
maybe a
So
basic
yes,
lately.
way different contracts.
Yes, yeah, so, we can rely on them a lot,
Yeah.
so,
But I guess whatever they had, it went up 37%.
and we were
in a year.
hopeful that it would start to be a little bit better, because Herman just put their ambulance in service, Plymouth just put theirs in service, so that should take off Northern Light a little bit, but Herman's really busy, so
yeah, they can't keep up
they
with their
can't
own
keep up with their
town,
own,
it's
so.
unreal. They're at the point, just last week, and at the same time, they ended up with 3 calls at the exact same time, and they ended up having to call Hamden to come in and cover one of theirs, and then they had to get Levant to come down and cover another one. And, I mean, so even when you have a town with their own ambulance, they're still running into the same not every day, but you're still running into that same problem that you can't fix. There's just not enough ambulances out there for our end of it, for the medical field.
Yeah.
And that's just cut blank. I mean, I didn't sugarcoat nothing on the whole meeting aspects. It is what it is. There's not enough ambulances and personnel to keep it going the way that it needs to. And it's scary for a guy like me, because I'm the one that has to take the blunt when people start asking the hard questions. And unfortunately, you gotta give them the truth. I'll never BS anybody when they're asking us why. So,
Okay. Waste management.
How come on the 2025 budget, it shows that we didn't use any of the spring cleanup money?
We did?
Yeah, it says for 2025, it was 11,000 and actual was 0.
Can we just do the fall revenue?
No, we always do it in the spring.
Yep.
Yeah,
What year?
she said 25.
24, 25?
What page you on,
On page 25,
okay.
If it's
it's the
25,
25
If
budget
it's
and
25,
actual.
26, we haven't had it yet.
No, 25
The 25.
Yeah,
budget.
but isn't that 25?
No, that was last year's, because we're in 26's budget currently. I don't know why that didn't hit Tracy. Because we definitely had a cleanup. I'll have to go back. and
Yeah.
look.
Okay.
I'm sure they used almost everything you set aside for it.
No, the stationery has actually saved us a lot of money, so we're,
Oh, really?
this, for the current budget we're in, we took it down to $8,000. Those stationaries typically come in around $6,000,
Oh, wow.
depending,
About
but
65.
it depends on what people bring, right? So
Oh,
it
that's
depends
true,
on
yeah.
what they have to haul
Tonnage
away, how much
and-
people
yeah.
bring, things like that. So there's a lot of factors into it, but it's way cheaper than the curbside pickup that we had, because the curbside was actually going over the 11,000.
Yeah, I'm sure, because everybody's pulling their stuff out at that point. This way here, unfortunately, a lot of people don't.
No, not only that, you get people, landlords come in and bring stuff.
Well,
People
Right.
from other
Oh, yeah,
towns.
right,
Exactly.
anybody can
And,
do it.
right, so the Canard Road was one, that was one of our issues. So on cleanup day, like a gentleman that lives at the end, he said you'd see people coming up and dropping stuff in the pile because residents would start a pile at the end of the road and they're like, well, let's just add to it, right? So those dead end roads that had the, or the non-maintained roads that have piles at the end,
Oh, that'd be sick.
had
True.
people,
That adds a lot of tonnage in a short amount of
Oh,
time.
yeah.
same thing was
absolutely.
happening on trash day till we went to toters. Because they would just pile their trash at the end, not put them in cans, and people would stop by and toss their bags out,
Morning commute, just
Yep.
throw it out.
so.
So everybody good with the waste management?
Yeah, it actually looks like last year we didn't, actually, so 2023, we were over quite a bit, but 2025, we were under both years, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then our tonnage, our tipping fees just changed with Epic too. So when we re-signed with Epic, our tipping fees went down to $89 from, were they 90.93 or 91.93? So we took a $2 decrease just about. So, and they actually owe us some money because they forgot to put it into effect when it was supposed to go.
Nice.
So,
Pardon my ignorance, what's the tipping fee?
so that's the tonnage that we take to the dump.
Okay.
So every time they pick up our trash, they go to Epic up in Orrington.
Yep.
They go in, they get weighed in one weighed when they go in, they dump it off and weighed when they go
Okay.
out, and that's the tonnage that we pay for each week.
Gotcha.
Which our tonnage is definitely creeping up over the years.
Um, okay, that's a question.
On average, we take 10 to 11 ton out of the town on Thursdays.
Some more buildings going up, so.
It's hard.
And that doesn't include any apartment buildings. We don't do any of the commercial buildings, no apartment buildings.
Really?
That's just your households. Yeah. But I think people can get a lot more in the toter too. So,
That's what I think it happens.
is, you know,
The ability to
the
add
ability
to it.
to
Yep,
toss a random
No, they
item.
ain't powering through it, they can
Right.
hide with, you know.
exactly correct.
Those 6 rotors I just changed,
Yep.
they're in the bucket.
Yep,
Yep,
they might be in a black bag, but they're in there. I mean, when you dump it, they ain't looking at what's being thrown over, so.
See, I find that I use less.
With the toter?
I burn more.
Really?
Yeah, I burned my
I
cardboard.
burn my cardboard.
Yep.
Yep,
yeah, I take my cardboard over to my
Yeah.
parents' house.
but I don't know how to accuse anybody.
Hey, I ain't paying
I
a
know,
dollar a bag to.
I used to see Sullivan's coming down, you know, full. When I was the first pickup anymore. You know, so where'd that come from,
Yeah. Good question.
you know? I mean, does that happen? We don't know.
Suspect but
I'm
can't
not
prove.
accusing anybody
Right,
of
no,
anything.
but you suspect but can't prove, I mean.
I'm not even suspecting, I'm just saying, you
Yep. There's a good chance.
know,
End of day late, have a full truck,
right,
get back up in the morning.
yeah,
Yep.
so,
Well, they hit the Kennebec Road late.
We
I've
actually,
seen them out
Yeah,
I was
there.
gonna say, we actually have a new
Oh,
trash
yeah.
hauler too. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Jesus.
Um,
no, I don't.
Doug's did sell out.
Okay.
So you see the Doug's trucks, but it's actually run by Bolsters now. So,
Okay, just got water.
yes, he sold out to Bolsters.
I bet he was one happy fellow when he
Yeah.
walked away from that
What do
one.
you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No question.
happy Doug.
Yeah,
Recreational library. Gary, rest in peace. What do you want for money now?
The ladies are actually talking about possibly not needing all of their $500 for computer services. They're looking at a different program right now. So they might not even need that full budget anymore.
Okay. What a
Whatever
budget.
they want, so I would encourage them to use it for,
yeah,
Yeah, so if anything, we'll roll it back up into supplies so they can use it for books. Because they're looking to increase their number of large print, yes. Yep.
Who's
well,
running?
it's already listed in supplies.
No, because they have 500 in their computer services and they have 500 in supplies. Their computer service line could possibly go down because
Oh, I see.
the system that we're looking at is like $150. The new bill came in and it's like $540. And she's like, I can't justify that since we're only open on Thursdays. She's like, I forget what the amount was per Thursday. She's like, that's just way too much. I can't do it anymore.
Who's running that?
Ann Craybeck.
Yep.
So we have Ann Craybeck, Susan Landry, and Ann Como in there.
And that's part of your cemetery committee. Yeah. What's next? Cemeteries,
No change.
that's a contract too, right?
Yes. Yep, mowing's in there is a contract. He's got this will be his second year on those, so he's got another year after this before those go back out to bid.
Who's our sexton?
You're looking at it.
nice.
So, did you say you were the sexton, Katie?
I am.
So, last year, there was no wait,
Yeah, we didn't have one
Taken.
last year either.
there was 3. Okay, but are you at least getting that wage? Are you allowed to take that wage?
Well, the funny thing
manager,
is
like, there's no
the
issue, right?
selectmen just had that conversation. I don't believe so, so I'll ask that question. I believe I should be able to take that as well if they wanted to.
Okay.
Well, I believe you should get it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're taking responsibility like that, then yeah, you should be
If I'm a,
compensated for it, for sure.
if I'm a service tech and I'm on a 24-hour call, yeah. I'm gonna get
It
paid
gets
for
kind of hectic in the spring. I learned a lot last spring.
been out computerizing all the grave sites?
Yeah. No, we need it. No,
Use E911 for that?
yeah. Use the GIS system for that.
All right.
So where's the cleaning of the stones? Is that?
That would be under ground
Ground
improvements.
improvements?
Yeah. I'm still waiting on Lisa.
Yeah. All right.
We do have a lady in town, Lisa Parks. She just took over her aunt's business and she actually cleans and repairs gravestones.
Sweet.
So she was gonna go into our older cemeteries, like Levitt has some broken stones in it. And she was gonna go in between that and Knowlton, she was gonna check them out and give us a price on what it would be to fix up some of those stones and repair them.
Yeah, I think there's 2 on Chapman Road.
Oh, in the Chapman Cemetery?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
old one. And, what's the other one, Knowlton?
No, Brookside's the other one on Chapman.
No, up the road from up on the Kennebec Road.
Rigby. That's
Yeah.
up by Croxford Road.
Yeah, across from it, that's Rigby.
That's Rigby. And the reason I was told that we don't sell out of that one anymore is because if somebody didn't have a cemetery lot, that's where they would put them. That was kind of like the catch-all cemetery is what I've been told.
That sounds, yep,
Does it sound about right?
yep. Yeah, because that's why we opened up Brookside, because Chapman Road is full.
Yep. And Rigby, they don't dare to put anybody in because they don't know who's in there and where they are.
Right,
Oh, wow.
yeah. There's some stones in there laying on the ground. I don't even know if you can read
And
them.
there's a lot of unmarked graves in there, they said.
Yep. That's poltergeist all over. You all good with the cemeteries?
Yes.
Outside agencies,
I
snowmobile club.
just got that number this week. Their number is gonna be 788.
Now, isn't that money that comes into us and then we give back
We
to
get
them?
back to them, yep,
And we still have to count it as a revenue and
an
a
expense.
expense.
So,
General assistance, $1,000.
Yep,
Have we been using it at all? Still nobody's come in to use it. I'll be in tomorrow.
you really have to be, those guidelines are really strict.
Do they need to be rewritten?
No, the state
State
guidelines.
guidelines.
Oh,
Like, you can't own a vehicle over like $8,000, like, you have to do everything you can to make it so you can afford what you need to. Yeah,
now that goes in and then comes back out into surplus. That's not a recurring. In other words, we're not building on general
No.
assistance. That
Nope.
comes in.
that
goes
drops
back.
in every year, yeah.
And county tax?
thanks.
317, 444.
Nice. How many percent is that?
Brian? He knows that.
Mathematician,
Oh,
did you do that one?
What's the number again?
16.5.
It's, this year it's
It went up
317.
16.5%?
Yeah, 16.5%.
Holy smokes.
317, that's it.
444.
Yeah.
That's better than the 19 that they were projecting.
Originally, that number was supposed to be 363, 396 when they originally started those budget.
Washington County's going up. We're getting a new jail for $38 million.
85.
Yeah,
They haven't even asked that question yet.
yeah.
So, the
Yeah,
county,
that's right. Penobscot wants a new jail too, don't they? Built in Hamden. Where are they gonna put it in Hamden?
Ammo Park.
Ammo Park.
Oh, yeah, that comes out
Off
back.
202.
Yeah.
Yep,
You know, from the jail in Hamden?
yep. They've
Well,
already,
It's off
they've
the
already,
Auckland Road, isn't it?
What's that?
It's off the Auckland Road.
Off
Yes.
202, coming
Yeah.
off
The road
okay.
extension.
Auburn
Yeah.
Road and 202, or
And
202.
they
Yeah.
could make it connect to the H.O. Bouchard Way.
Yeah.
But across from H.O. Bouchard, it could connect in
Ah.
that way if they
Is
wanted.
that
to.
where the industrial park place is?
Yeah.
Yeah, out back, yeah, and but you have to go up through the Bangor side to get into it.
I just said, there's anywhere part of it that's not.
It's gonna be,
But
It's all mine already.
it's one hell of a complex up there.
They ain't going
If it goes.
I've only been
yeah,
up
they
there.
made two
Closer to
payments
the
on it,
interstate, so
so
they get out there
They made
clean
two
it.
they made 2 payments
I
on
see
the
the
list so
state
far.
papers out there.
Buying something they're not even sure if it has been passed yet. That's how they keep it moving forward.
Guys in those suits that do a good job.
That will be tax exempt.
Right? I'm with you.
They'll get it back somehow.
Camden's actually asking for
Oh,
a
yeah.
reduction in their county tax
Oh, yeah,
because the
big
jail's
time.
moving into Hamden.
I knew that was
And
gonna
a
come.
couple extra policemen.
16%. Don't you like to
You heard that too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So the reason the county increased so much was because their jail budget is not funded by the state. So the state mandates all these things that the jail has to do and has to require and they have to meet, and we have to pay for it. So between what they said it should be and where it should be, over the last 3 years, it's grown $3 million. They decided to sit on it and use their fund balance money to offset it, and now it's come time where it's too big and they need their fund balance money to go for a bond for the new jail.
It seems to me if they just,
So we got, every town in the state is picking up their problem people and dropping them off in
See
Bangor.
Waldo County's? Waldo County was originally a 36% increase
Yeah,
in their county budget.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones.
What was that, Rand?
well, the crux of the issue is that, we don't have lawyers, we're not paying lawyers enough to take the cases, so these people are staying in the jail forever.
Well, and then they mandated, so Troy was telling us that they mandated during COVID that they put in like these video conference rooms so that you didn't have to take the inmate over to court, so you didn't need an officer to take them over there. They could just escort them to the video room, and then they went back. Well, now they're not using the video room like they're supposed to, and they have to haul them over to court. Or if one of them has, so just as soon as they arrest somebody and they have a medical issue, they have to take them to the hospital, they have to have a sheriff sit there 24/7 until they're discharged. So and we pay for it.
Right, not a Bangor cop, but a sheriff.
Yes.
If he's under their
Right.
apprehension, the sheriff's department has to watch him.
And then if we don't have enough room in our jail, and you have to board them
True.
out, it's $100 a day for every day they're there.
And that's the one.
That's cheap, free room and board, PB, 3 meals a day.
And they're not even keeping
free
all
to
the
them.
people that they should be keeping.
Oh, but
So what about the next one, education?
that's, next one now, Rand?
That's the one you gotta take a mailbox for before you start
Do
going.
you have any idea what that number's gonna be?
I don't,
Are they gonna use this surplus, 9% that they're not supposed to be having?
I don't know what they're gonna use it towards. Last year, they're supposed to be giving us money towards taxes again. I'm hoping it'll stay flat at the $1 million, so it's not all over the place. But we just had our first meeting last Thursday, and just in the ED 279, which is the state formula of what it takes to do an education, our valuations just alone went up 5%. So
There we are.
5.77% is just the valuation increase, and they lost $1 million because their student population is decreasing.
The population what?
Their student population is decreasing.
More homeschoolers? Yeah, they're gonna nail that.
Yes.
See
And
what,
then,
see what California's doing, the homeschoolers,
no,
taxing them.
are
That's
they?
what I figured would happen. I didn't hear it, but that's exactly what I figured.
Yep,
It'll be a penalty tax is what it'll be.
that's what it is.
Yep, absolutely.
We better not be a billionaire moving out of my state, because
Yep.
I'm gonna make you pay for it.
And then
Exactly.
Nick said that there's a bill currently in, do you know about this, Brian? LD 2226, which is supposed to fix the ED 279 formulas, the funding formulas.
The 55%,
I'm not sure, I browsed it real quick, but I haven't
Janet
found it.
Mills wants to put it down to 39%.
Yeah, there's something going on where it's supposed to even things out, is how I took it from what Nick said, but he said it's gonna negatively impact RSU 22
Yeah, it is.
that if this bill passes. So he said that, if you guys can write to your legislatures, your representatives to not pass this bill.
Well, I'm going over to see mine to redo his bathroom, so I'll have a word with him.
Yeah, he said we're in like the top 10 of the schools that are gonna be hurt.
Yep.
So I would say at least, probably, I hate to say, 5% increase is what I put in my
We're gonna
budget.
move off the grid. I'm going out.
It's
So I
5%,
can't find
yeah.
out.
They're saying they're gonna try to stay as flat as they can.
Yep.
How's the budget over 6 million and then we're gonna increase it 5%? million over, and then we're gonna increase the budget 5%.
Do they have a limit that they can increase, or like the county and towns used to, but we got rid
I
of?
don't know if they do. Do you, Brian?
I think they do.
Yeah, they do.
I think it, is it,
I can't remember what it is. But that's the school, it's
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
o'clock.
but you figure 9% of their budget is still $3 million that they're allowed to keep every year.
Exactly.
7 o'clock, we'll end this meeting, we'll go on to, the revenue of next week, and then anything that anybody wants to bring up, any other thing we went over. I'd like to look at roads again,
Yep.
just to put out there, I think, have you discussed with the selectmen on taking money out of the surplus? Has that been discussed at all?
We haven't discussed it about roads, because we're looking at pricing out, we have to change the top of the salt shed, the dome.
Yeah,
When originally they were looking at it, they had an engineer, something went wrong with Tracy. They had an engineer.
Oh, I got you back.
Okay, and it was like 1
yeah, I remember that.
So, we have the dome quoted out, exactly what we have on there. We have an engineer that signed off on our foundation, said that if we fix the front corner,
Right.
needs a repair.
Yep,
The dome itself is $103,000 right now. We just paid to get the plans on it, so we can put an RFP on it for tear down and put up. So,
got new doors and everything.
new doors,
Yep.
everything. Yes, so, we're hoping to get the project done for like
Yep, and that would,
$250, and we would like to take it out of fund balance, so the taxpayers don't have to pay for it.
that's what it's there for, right?
Right.
And you said your fund balance is around 1.2 at the end?
Yeah, it'll probably be around 1.2 at the end, but currently I'm set to still take $100,000 towards taxes.
It's not bad considering 2005, it was $4,000 for a fund balance.
Yeah.
2005, 2006, 20 years ago. All right, when do you guys want to have another meeting?
Mondays.
Monday works good for me, anytime really.
Monday works for me, because I'm here till 6.
Fine with me.
Sure.
Okay, Ran, you're here, you're part of it now, big fella.
One meeting.
Tracy, that good with you?
Are you thinking in March or in April?
No, hold on.
We can do next Monday. Does next Monday at 6 work for you?
What Monday?
Next Monday,
23rd.
23rd.
At 6, yes, I could do that.
Josh, does that work for you?
Yep.
You agree? Brian?
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
If you wanted to do if you wanted to do it on the 30th, I might be back.
Well, we
No,
might,
can you get everything ready for next week, or do you want to do the 30th?
no, I
I don't
don't,
want to put pressure on you.
I only have a few changes. I think I have, what, 2 changes to put in there? We're good.
23rd, good for you,
Okay.
good with you,
Great.
Tracy?
Yeah, I'll be traveling, but I'll be at the hotel by then, so
Okay.
I'll be good.
All right, folks, have a great evening, thank you very much.
All right, have a good night, guys. Thanks.
You too.
All right, Tracy.
Bye.
So Josh, are you the one that built the house?